Alright, so I got Wave 2 for Last Jedi. And I gotta be honest, so this is 6-figure set, and out of the 6 figures, there's only one figure that you're either gonna need or want. So it's just basically a bunch of redo characters. Like, yes, they are new molds, but they're characters that we already have. I just don't get it. Like, you got a brand new movie coming out. Force Friday is tomorrow, and like I'm not excited to run out at midnight and get this stuff. Like, if I didn't get them early, it'd be like, well, I'll just kind of pick them up when I pick them up, because I don't see anybody running out there to buy these things. The play sets and the ships, the 2-packs, beast assortments, I'm looking forward to that stuff. But your character selection, man, you guys really need to step this up. Alright, so we're going to do the whole set. We're going to review them real quick. We're going to do some comparisons, and then I'm going to show you the collection, because the collection for Last Jedi is really small, at least until tomorrow. So over here we have another Rey. Definitely didn't really need that. Stormtrooper, awesome. You can't have too many of those. Another Poe, which is cool as long as you keep the helmet on. This is the figure that everybody wants, the Luke. Finally, like, we wanted this since the last movie. Don't know why we didn't get it. Don't know why we had to wait this long to get it, but I'm just happy that we do have it. And to me, the worst character in Star Wars. I just don't like his character. He seems bitchy, he seems whiny, and I just really don't see the point for him to even be in the movie. He's the Jar Jar Binks for me. And then you have Kylo. Love Kylo. Hate Kylo without the mask on. Like, how many films did we see before we got to see Darth Vader's face? Like, I don't want to see your face until you're dead. And basically, we're lucky if we even get to see a mask at this point. So let's go over them. Okay, so you're asking yourself, do we really need another Kylo? And the answer is, heck yeah, we did. Because it's a new costume and it's a brand new mold. Other than that, I think we got plenty. So if they made this many for the first movie, how many are they going to make for the second movie? Is this going to be one of those characters that by the time we go to the third movie, we're going to have like 50 of these things? Because we definitely don't need 50. So here's the Kylo lineup. I'm pretty sure I got everyone. I definitely have way too many. As you can see, there's not enough difference in any of these characters to have this many. The unmasked, and then the really unmasked. It's a new costume. I mean, I kind of like the old costume better. Let's check them out. Okay, first off, we'll check out his lightsaber. They did a really good job on it, but they always do a good job on their lightsabers. That's never an issue. Here he is. I like how this little robe deal comes right off. Actually, really cool, because you can display him with it on or with it off. You can even actually stand it there by itself. And they kill it, man. Like, I mean, yes, it's Kylo Ren. Yes, we have a ton of them. But this is a brand new sculpt once again. Even the scar is sculpted in his face. Brand new head sculpt, brand new body. Everything about it. They killed it. 5 points for articulation. Classic Star Wars 3 3/4. I love it. I'm just really sick of Kylo Ren at this point because I got so many of them. So when you guys pull out your Star Wars collection, is this what your collection looks like? Because this is not fun to collect. When you have this many Reys, it's hard to go out there and track these, because you just don't care anymore. Like, there's just way too many. Yes, there's slightly different costumes, but it's just like, at this point, who cares? Because it's still Rey. Like, it's Rey. Yeah, she's going to be probably the one that stars the whole thing, but it's, I don't know. I mean, she's no Luke Skywalker, and I just don't get it. Let's check her out. Okay, so once again, she comes with really cool accessories. She comes with a little staff. They actually did a really good job on that. She comes with the lightsaber. Once again, really good job on that. And they put a little hook on the end of it. I don't see a place to hook it on her. And then the lightsaber doesn't come out of the handle, so that makes no sense to me, because you obviously can't hang it when the lightsaber's out. So I don't get it. Like, there's no point in the hook on this. and I don't see a hook on her. The gun, really cool, has a holster, goes right in and out of the holster, works really well. It'd be nice if other toy companies could do that. Like this is a 3 3/4, 5 points of articulation Star Wars line, and they do one-off sculpts for pretty much every toy they do. Holsters, like they kill it. Like, yes, their character selection sucks, but you can't argue that this toy is amazing. Like, look at the sculpt. I know a lot of you guys want better articulation on these, but I would rather have the $8 price point than a $13 price point, and because how much do you really need to pose this 3 3/4 figure around? Alright, so now you have this fan, and I know what you're thinking. He's exactly the same. Well, he's not. He's actually all brand new, and he just looks exactly the same. But he does have a different colored shirt on, so I guess that's what's supposed to make him stand out. I don't know. I don't get it either. Here's the lineup. Here's the new one. Here's all the old ones. As you can see, I mean, I start to ask myself, why do I buy all these again? And it's like, oh, okay, because I obviously have an addiction. Here's the only one that I actually really like, the Stormtrooper one. I just wish that this character would have stayed as a Stormtrooper, because he can't fight, can't hit anything when he shoots his gun. I mean, he just makes a perfect Stormtrooper. He should have stayed in the costume. Okay, here he is up close. Brand new head sculpt, brand new mold. They did a great job on the toy. If you like this character, definitely pick him up. If you don't like this character, you could probably get one of these on clearance right now for about, I don't know, $1.50. Pretty cheap, but this is definitely the best one so far. Look at all the attention to detail. Like, look at the wrinkles in the pants. That's almost like overdone, but it definitely looks good. The jacket almost actually looks like it's real leather or something. Has a little cut in it, like with stitches. Like, they kill it. Like, great job on the paint, great job on the sculpt. Once again, character selection is the weakest link. Alright, so this is why I love and hate Star Wars 3 3/4. I love them because basically all these things are brand new sculpts. I hate them because we just don't need this many Poes. Like 3 Poes and pilot suits. And this is an example of Hasbro trying or thinking that they actually give a shit. Because you have 3 pilot suits right here. And all 3 of these are different molds. Like, what other company out there is doing that? So they actually really do care, because they could have just repackaged this shit, repainted it, put a new head on it like other companies out there, I don't know, Marvel Legends, and we probably would have bought it again. And if they put it in there with the vehicle, then we definitely would have bought it again. But here's all the Poes. Definitely don't need this many. I do like this character. He's kind of like the new Han Solo to me. He's a badass pilot, and I think he's pretty cool. Let's check him out. Okay, so thank God he has a removable helmet, a see-through lens. They did a really good job on that, so you can display him with the head on or off. I wasn't really planning on that. But the helmet comes off. Obviously, the head comes off. It's not really a ball. It's just kind of like almost a ball. But that's cool. At least they're doing that. So you get a little bit of movement out of there. Basic 5 points for articulation. Brand new costume. Even though it looks like all the costumes behind it, it's not. It's 100% brand new. Has a holster. They kill it. They really kill this line. Just, it's another Poe. But here he is. Tons of detail. The paint on this thing is great. 5 points for articulation. If you like Poe, pick them up. You've probably already got a Poe. If you're trying to save some money, these ones are on clearance. Pick one of these up because it looks pretty much exactly like this one. Here's the Stormtrooper with all the other Stormtroopers, and I only pulled out the Stormtroopers from episode 7 for a comparison. First off, the new one is the one all the way on the right, and I'm pretty sure he's identical to the one that came in that Toys R Us pack that had the little shield for that guy that you missed out on, then you had to buy him in a pack to get him. But those two look very spot on. I heard that he might be a new mold, but if he is, it's really hard to tell. On the rest of them, some of them are shiny, some of them are flat. I like them all. I actually like them both ways just because you kind of get to mix them up a little bit. But there's a new one. Let's check him out. Okay, here he is. If you've seen any of my other Stormtrooper videos, you probably can just fast forward to the next figure because nothing new. This thing does come with 2 guns. They do a great job on both guns. It actually has a clip right here on the thigh for like a holster, which I definitely appreciate that. I love when they do that. Now if I can just get it to plug back in. So whenever they come with a holster, I pretty much always holster the gun because how often do you see them actually walking around holding a gun? Let me check to see if that barrel is the same. So, yeah, I mean, I think this is like the same exact, like the plastic finish is a little different and the paint definitely a little different, but I'm pretty sure that this is the same exact figure as this one. But it's a Stormtrooper, you can't have too many. I definitely don't regret this purchase because it's a Stormtrooper. Okay, I'll show you episode 7 real quick. They actually made a decent amount of figures for this toy line, but then you gotta consider there's like 6 of this figure, 5 of that figure, 4 of that figure, so there's actually not that many. They did do a handful of cool characters. They could have did a lot more. We got ships that weren't even in the movie. It was kind of a boring line to collect, but for some reason I bought it anyways. Here's the Last Jedi set. That's it, at least until tomorrow. I'll probably be the only nerd not doing the aggressive speed walk to the toy aisle. Hopefully there'll be something when I get down there. Thanks for watching.